Hi there and welcome to another Coffee with Colm. I'm going to discuss a snippet from my book, Feeding Johnny How to Build a Business Despite the Roadblocks. And I'm going to talk to you about the importance of you being out there doing your thing, doing it properly with integrity, and why that's so important in the digital age that we're in. And so this week's Coffee with Colm topic is networking and the importance of networking in the 21st century. But to approach the subject of networking, I want to tell you a quick story called The Man on the Train. Now, the Man on the Train story came about because my first business, a Bewley's Cafe franchise, failed in Limerick around the turn of the century. It began to fail in 2002 with a ridiculous rent review, which put our rent up to €1,000 per day. Not a happy time for us. And to try and rescue our business, I was trying all sorts of things. And as part of that, we set up some coffee kiosks under the brand Cruises Coffee Company on the Liffey Boardwalk in Dublin. So I was living in Limerick and I used to take the train regularly up to Dublin to visit my fledgling business up there called Cruises Coffee Kiosks. And on one particular train journey, I met the man on the train. And met this stranger at the time, and we started chatting. And as you do in business, oftentimes you pass business cards. So I gave him mine, he gave me his. And then he turned to me and he said, "What does this mean?" And I said, "What does what mean?" And he pointed to my business card. And you'll see here, and it was a different business card, it was Cruises Coffee business card at the time. But you'll see here, there's a little strap line, "How can I help?" He said, "What does how can I help mean?" And I said, "Well, that's interesting." I said, "That's my offer to the universe. If I can be of any assistance in any shape or form around anything, feel free to give me a call. If I can help you in any way, I will. If you're looking for a ladder or an electrician, I've no idea, but it'll mean something different to the next person. Bottom line is my offer to the universe, and if I can help, I'll help. And if I can't, I'll see can I find somebody who can help. Simple." He said, "That's very interesting," and he popped my business card into his pocket, and I never heard from him again. Right? However, he went back to Limerick later that evening, and he left my business card with his boss in the organisation he worked in. And he said to his boss, "If you're ever doing something in the food game and you're looking to talk with somebody, I met this guy O'Brien on the train, interesting sort of character, give him a shout." So I never heard from the man on the train again, but 3 months later his boss rang me and said, "You met the man on the train, you gave him your business card, it says how can I help, I see you're in the food game, are you interested in tendering for a pilot project for healthy school lunches in Limerick?" And I said, "I am, thank you very much." And that led to a meeting, which led to us tendering, which led to us winning our first contract, and we supplied 27 lunches in 2003 to our first school. And as I record this, we've supplied 23,000 lunches in a nationwide business supplying schools all over the country. Was that meeting a good meeting? You can chalk it down, as they say here in Limerick. That was a great meeting. And here's the moral of the story. First of all, there's one for everybody in the audience. That's the first thing. There is a man on the train moment waiting for you out there, but two criteria I believe must exist. Firstly, you need to be out there doing your thing. That's the first thing. It wouldn't be possible for the man on the train to knock on my door and say, "I've got a great idea for you." I had to be out there doing my thing before I could meet him. That's the first thing. So you need to be out there doing your thing. And the second thing, in my opinion, is you need to be out there to be of service. I did not give him my business card and say, "I'm in the coffee business, can I sell you coffee?" I did not give him a business card and said, "We make sandwiches, does your company need sandwiches, can we supply you?" I did not try to sell him anything. I simply offered to help with no agenda. So they're the two criteria that I believe must exist for you to be networking effectively in the 21st century. Number one, you need to be out there doing your thing, and number two, you need to be out there to be of service first and see where it leads. I hope you enjoyed that, but more importantly, I hope you got something from it. If you're not already on our mailing list and you'd like to hear more of this type of stuff, well then pop over to our homepage, ColmoBrianMotivation.com, pop your name and email address into the box there, and we'll send you updates on a regular basis. Indeed, if you'd like a free copy of Feeding Johnny How to Build a Business Despite the Roadblocks in audio format with yours truly narrating, we'll then go to the bottom of the blog here and follow the link. And finally, pop back next week for another Coffee with Colm. Think about what we've shared today, use it in your week ahead, and pop back next week for more of the same type of stuff on another topic. Meantime, enjoy the coffee. Cheers. Have a great week. Lovely. So bye for now.